Holy crap.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Can you make Rick the host? I don't know if that's necessary.
That's fine. Okay. There's no, not that they don't do it, but whatever. There's a problem. What is it?
Good morning, everyone. Hey, Rick. Unmute yourself, please, and show me where you are.
Good morning, everybody. Little technical difficulties.
Listen. Put the glasses down if they're not on your face. We're not playing with anything.
Carlos, Carlos, can you mute everybody, please?
Michael, you should be listening. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, got a little bit of control here now. So sorry about that. We could not get on Zoom this morning. I don't know what was up, but we did just get in. But Rick is not the host, so we're trying to make this work. So bear with us for 1 minute.
Carlos, make me the host. OP
Rick is the host now, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for our lovely, our unforgettable, our amazing broker, Rick Scott.
All right, awesome. We're getting there. Everybody good today?
Push forward.
Yeah, everybody good today?
Yes.
Thursday.
Good morning.
Thursday. Yesterday was a interesting day in this country, right, guys? A lot going on, a whole lot happening. It was a beautiful day for an inauguration, that is for sure. So is everybody ready for this weekend coming up? Open houses planned, buyers lined up. I've been hearing all kinds of activity, so that's awesome. Let's kick off, if we can, let's give it a try with our usual video to get a smile on our face. Cross your fingers. We're getting there.
No. This is a haircut. This will save you a lot of money. This is a really smart idea. Yeah. Isn't that great? I like that. Unfortunately, he can never go anywhere where they're singing the national anthem. It's the only problem with that. Can't take it off. This is a great idea for Valentine's Day. Look at that. Yes, ladies. Yes. His chest says, I love you, but his eyes say, I want to keep you in my basement. This is a very interesting, very, very talented updo. Isn't that amazing, that helicopter? But then the only problem is if it's windy, look what happens. This takes off. See?
Okay, then. Crazy, crazy hairdos. Interesting. So, let's move on with our mortgage minute, guaranteed rate. Somebody, are you here? Who's here with us today from Guaranteed Rate?
Sam's here.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Great. So what do you have for us today?
Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope you're all having a great week. I just wanted to share with you all that we are doing mortgages for DACA status clients. So if you have DACA clients, we are able to do FHA mortgages for them again. We do go down to a 600 for FHA. 3.5% down is the minimum payment. Basically for the DACA program, they need to be buying the home as their primary residence. They need to have a valid social security number and a valid employment authorization card. And it needs to be good within 1 year of the closing. But that's a really great program to bring back. I know that there's a lot of people that can take advantage of it, and we're excited to have that again. So I just wanted to let you guys know that's something that hasn't been around for a while. So we're able to go FHA for them now.
That's cool. Sam, could you just quickly explain what that program is?
Sure. So, I mean, basically it's a program that when children come over, they are protected from being deported, and they're able to get work permits as children. And then a lot of these people stay in the country. And as long as they continue to have the EAD card to work here, now they're able to buy homes. And they have been in the past. It's kind of gone back and forth. So I'm excited that we're able to do it FHA again.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great news. Great
Yeah.
news. Awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for
Sure, no
that. Sam,
problem.
we're gonna put your contact info in the chat box just so people can reach out to you. I'm certain there will be questions and interest. So thank you for that. So guys, we're excited to bring you one of our pre-family reunion sessions today. We're thrilled. I am thrilled to have our guest Lucy Parker with us today. Lucy, are you here?
Good morning, New York. You're not
Lucy.
New York. Good morning, Connecticut.
Yes, thank you. Yes. Well,
I'm
good,
gonna
I
get
guess
it right.
good afternoon to you, Lucy. Thank you
I
so
know.
much. Yeah, for being with us today. So guys, Lucy has about 16 years experience in the business, just about the same as me. And she's been a team leader. She's an agent extraordinaire. She is working out of KW Dubai. And she is a social media guru, guys. If you're not friends with Lucy already, you need to friend her on social media platforms. She does some amazing stuff, and she's here to share some thoughts on social media. And then we're going to bring Lucy back to do an entire training session for all of you guys. We're in the midst of trying to figure out when we're going to do that right now. But Lucy, you have the floor. Talk to our guys about you and social media.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Steve, for bringing me onto your team meeting today. And good morning, everybody. So yeah, basically I am selling property, residential real estate out of Dubai for Keller Williams. And I'm English, as you probably can tell by the accent. So most of my career, 15 years of my career, I've been working in the Gulf. So that's between Oman and the United Arab Emirates. Dubai is an emirate. I also did a year and a half in France, in the French Alps as well, with Sotheby's. So I very much sell luxury property. I've gone from mountain ski chalets all the way to ocean, mansion, beachfront, like pads, should we say, and penthouses. So really love the luxury market. And I think how it got me onto social media, if you like, is that in the Gulf, in Dubai, we're not allowed to knock on doors. It's illegal. We're also not allowed to put flyers anywhere. That's illegal. We're not allowed to cold call because that's also illegal. And actually, I agree with cold calling. It's not right anyway. So let's say warm calling is allowed. But you can imagine if we can't do all of those things, and I wanted to grow a very big business, I had to think out of the box. And this wasn't today. This was, well, really, it was at least 6 years ago when I first got to Dubai. And then I was thinking, well, how do I stand out? How do I compete with competition that's already really successful? And they know the city and I know nothing. So I started actually doing YouTube videos. Well, not YouTube, sorry, just videos at that stage. and I noticed that videos got a lot of traction because people got to know me. And when people get to know our personality, they relate and it's much more of a connection, right? So I was like, okay, videos work. And then, you know, social media came about, and I'd always been growing a LinkedIn account for 12 years. That's something I did from day one because I saw the vision in that. I knew if I have a database of these professionals around the world, it can only grow. That can be of value to me. So very fortunately, I've always grown that, and on purpose. So, I mean, I'm now at 44,000 followers, and I share that because in the training that I'm going to bring to you guys in your market center very soon, that got me an incredible result from a video and a sale. And all I'll tell you now, I'm just going to pique your interest, but you're going to have to come back for my training session, is that I did a particular video, funnily enough, of a New York penthouse. So there you go. It's not far from you. And I got 199,000 views on the video within 7 days. And just so you know, I'd never had more than about 4,000 or 5,000 views ever. So for me, it was like, whoa, what happened? What did I do? So I'll go into that when we do the training. And so from there, my social media took off. And I was like, okay, I need to get serious onto my Facebook. So then I got serious on my Facebook. One thing I will share with you all is that I very much use my personal Facebook and the business page. So you all have Keller Williams Command. We don't have that in Dubai yet. So you're very lucky. I'm very, very envious of you. So the Facebook business page is very, very important for your Command ads, right? But we don't have the ads yet. So I know you need to have that business page. The other thing a business page is very valuable for are the open house events, because you can create an event and invite people. But apart from that, everything else you can and you should do on your personal page. I'm not going to go into any more detail now because you have to come back for the training session. What I would say is before we do the training, if you can, get your Facebook friends up to 5,000 people as fast as you can. Why? Because I'm going to train you on some amazing content, what to do, how to think out of the box and attract people into your social media. But what's the point of doing all this amazing content if you've got 1,000 people when you could have 5,000 people, right? So go add people, just add anyone. I had the dustbin man, I had the postman, I had everyone. And you just keep refreshing and recharging and upgrading your friends. Yes, I do delete friends, by the way. I press the unfriend button, no problem. People don't know, it's fine. I will only connect with people if they are active on their Facebook. So if you want to connect, and I'm at my max, but I can delete a few people if I need to, I will only connect with you if you're active. So if you've got an account and I look at your page now and you didn't do anything since October, I'm probably not going to connect, because we both want to like add value to each other, right? I think Christine's done a thumbs up. So, you know, make sure you're active. And if I think that, then other people are going to think that. And then finally, more recently, obviously, I created an Instagram account. So still, that's pretty small, but it's you know, it's getting there. And you know, there's different reasons why I use what, and I'll tell you more about that as well in my training. So really, I think Steve wanted me to come here right now today just to introduce what I do, who I am, and to say that you must not miss my training class. I'm going to give you content and ideas that you can literally put into action the same day and get results. And I think I'm going to leave you with one thing, that, you know, we're all doing our lead generation and we're calling people, and, you know, in our indirect way, we're asking if they want to buy with us or sell with us. Imagine if they came to us without even trying. And that is social media. It's called attraction marketing. And it can work for you too. It's worked for me, it can work for you, and I'm going to show you how. And thank you. I'm reading all these amazing comments. You guys are awesome. I'm trying to do like multitask at once. Us women are good at that, right? Let me just go through some of these comments. So let me see. Yeah. So did you see that I shared? You've got my LinkedIn account, you've got my YouTube, so you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You've got Instagram there. You've got my WhatsApp. So outside of the US, we all message with WhatsApp. It's free. And if you want a phone call with me, that's how we do phone calls, by the WhatsApp phone calls. We don't do Facebook phone calls or Messenger. You can see my Instagram account. Great accent. Thank you. I love your accents. You started following me a few weeks ago. Great. And you saw a picture with Jay Shetty. He's amazing. What else do I need to see here? I've been to Dubai 20 times. Oh, wow. Silver. Wow, that's amazing. Why have 1,000 when you have 5,000? Exactly, Rick. Thank you. That's right. So everyone's going to be adding friends today. When's the training, Chelsea? That will be down to Steve. So speak to Steve. And that is it. Yes. Any other questions?
So Lucy, real quick, maybe just because I don't know. I mean, what's the best way for these guys? Because we're hopefully going to have you back in the next within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
What's the best way for them to add friends? Just go on and just accept friends. You mean ask to befriend people randomly, or how can they do that best to get to 5,000?
Right. Okay. Oh, I'm giving away my tips now, Steve. Okay, I'll give you this tip. That's it then. Okay, so basically go to friends of your clients. Okay, so here's a tip. Think about your last 20 transactions, find those clients on Facebook, and then go to their friends. Okay, and start adding their friends. Obviously add your clients, but start adding your clients' friends. Now, some people hide their friends lists. And if you want to know more about that, then I'm also going to share something really exciting in my training. And one other thing, because I'm also very, very interested, I'm obsessed with success. So I love to follow the most successful realtors in Keller Williams. So through trial and error and watching very many different people's accounts and feeds, I have pretty much connected with Gary's top 100 in some way on Facebook. So I'm always looking out for the top of the top of the top, because I want to be like them. And, you know, together we can all help each other anyway, right? So, you know, you might also want to connect with agents from our company in different states. So, I mean, I actually think Stanford is very, very international. So you probably have people coming from all over the world. So if I were you, I'd be trying to connect with Keller Williams international offices as well. And how do you find them? Well, you can put in a search, you can find the team leaders or the OPs. In fact, if you go on our website, KW Worldwide, you'll actually see the regions, and you'll see the regions' names of the OPs and the team leaders. So there you go, Steve.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing those few tips. I know those are just a few of what you're prepared to bring us when we have our session with you. That's awesome. And I'm already getting, not only are they in the chat box, they're on my phone saying, when is Lucy coming back? So we got to get that scheduled, guys. I have some homework to do to provide Lucy with some information about both our market centers. So I will be doing that, and we'll connect, and we'll get her back in the next couple of weeks for sure. So look for that announcement and get on the roster, because we want to, let's blow up Zoom for Lucy, right? Let's make this happen. This will be amazing. I want at least 200 people on that Zoom. We'll make sure that happens.
All right,
All
how
right,
many
Lucy.
do you have? Steve, how many do you have in both your market centers total?
540.
Oh, okay, so come on, we need 500, not 200.
Okay.
We think big.
Okay. Okay. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Amazing.
Lucy, thank you so much.
Not at
Thank
all.
you so much for doing this. Love it. Thank you so much, guys.
Take care.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great day. See you.